Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. Just kidding, I just dropped that April's Fool video on you guys last Sunday, and that was, wait, Sunday? No, it was Saturday, sorry, last Saturday, and I thought that was really funny of me. Like, I never felt so smart before to think of such an idea like that to troll you guys a bit. Let me tell you guys, I had no plans for April Fools at all, but I just thought of the idea last minute on Friday. So I was like, oh shoot, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna go film it on Saturday and hope that I upload it on time. And when I did upload that April's Fool video, it was kind of like 11 p.m. Pacific time. So it was just right before April 2nd. So I'm really grateful for that. I'm just really proud of myself for pulling off that April's Fool video last minute, especially because the editing process was kind of hard for me because I didn't have a actual formal gamer setup. So I'm really glad that the video came out like it did. Alright, so I'm really excited for today's video because it wasn't something I really thought about until I started getting social media posts from Stylekorean, and that's when I realized that April is their anniversary month. So they're starting their 8th anniversary deals right now. Here are just like some of the stuff they have on site. And I think for Stylekorean in my time, like Pacific time, they change their deals every Monday and Thursday night. So you can expect new deals and promos 2 times a week. As of now, like the deals I checked on Monday and last night, I'm pretty tempted, but like it's not enough for me to actually pull the plug. And that's mostly because I already have so much skincare in my collection right now that I'm trying to like use up more and finish up. Like there are definitely really good deals right now for the most popular brands and products, but right now I'm just really trying to stop myself from buying too much skincare just because if you see my community post, I'm about to start like a retinoid routine. So when it comes to that, I don't want to make my routine so complex and crazy. Like I'm trying to simplify it and also be more consistent with the products I use in my routine. So I just to like not upset my skin too much when it gets really sensitized from retinoid. I also thought it'd be a good idea to get this video out there before my skin turns really flaky and dry and makes myself not want to be on camera as much. So like I said earlier, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job at resisting a huge haul of Stylekorean right now. But I did tell my friend, I have a feeling that sooner or later this month, they're gonna have a huge makeup sale, and that might be the reason why I purchased from Stylekorean again. So after remembering that April is Stylekorean's anniversary month, that's when I realized, oh my god, I actually have a lot of stuff from the 7th anniversary. Maybe I should do a little update, a reaction video for you guys, because that's kind of fun to like revisit stuff you purchased before. If you know my channel, I actually made 2 videos about Stylekorean's 7th anniversary. So my first one was like a really huge haul, and the second video I made during that anniversary month was just more focused on Roman products. So if you want to go back and see those 2 Stylekorean haul videos, I'll link them down below. But for today's video, I thought it'd be interesting if I go back and revisit all the stuff I bought last April and just, you know, like let you guys know what I thought about all the products I used, like which ones were hits or misses, or if I would repurchase. I also think that revisiting my last anniversary haul would be good for me to see how I spend my money and just like making consumer choices, just because I admit like the last haul for during the anniversary time, I did kind of buy stuff just for like fun or trying out. But now that a year has passed since then, I've kind of gotten a better grasp at which kind of skincare I do like and not like in my routine. I don't know if any of what I just said made any sense, but I'm just hoping that looking back at this big haul will help me make better decisions in the future. So with that out of the way, let's just go revisit the purchases I made last April on Stylekorean. So here's a box combining those 2 hauls I made last April, and as you can see, it's quite a lot, but it still managed to fit in this small box. I should probably organize this better, but as you can see, I don't really have much makeup on, and that's because I was just gonna do like a tiny try on for you guys just to remember how these products were like. I mean, some of these, like I'll say that some of these skincare and makeup, I'm still using them right now, but I feel like others I haven't really touched in quite a while. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to just try on some stuff again on camera for you guys. So I guess I'll just start with all the makeup I bought from last April. So as you can see in this picture here, I definitely did buy a lot of makeup from last April, and most of it is Roman, as you can see. I'll be going through these makeup products based on the order I usually do my makeup routine. So first, I would normally start with eyes, but for this video, I'll be starting with the base products first. As you can see, I already have foundation on because I put that on before filming this video, and that's because the base products I bought from last April ended up not being right for me, and that is the Roman New Zero cushion. So during the anniversary month last year, Roman was having a huge sale for 1 week, so I was really excited because I really wanted to try their New Zero cushion just because I never tried a base product from Roman before. And back then, I still didn't really have a good grasp on what my actual skin tone is like. So I assumed that I fit every 21 shade from all Korean brands. But it turned out that this shade from Roman, number 3, Natural 21, was not the right fit for me. Like, it was the right tone, but it was not the right shade. It was slightly a tad too dark for me. So if I like put on a lot of it on, it wouldn't match my face at all. So I listened to a comment, said, oh, maybe 002 Pure 21 would be a better fit for you. So I bought that in not during April. I bought that for the full price. I bought that one for the full price, unfortunately, but I did have a coupon, so I didn't feel so bad about that. So I bought the Pure 21 shade of the new Zero Cushion based on that comment's recommendation. And based on that video, when I first filmed it, I thought it matched me well. But then that's when I realized that it was a tad too pink for my skin, so therefore it wasn't a really good fit at all. So sadly for these two cushion foundations, I really did like the formula and its coverage. However, these two 21 shades just don't fit me at all. And sadly, when it comes to Korean brands, usually like the lighter it goes, the more pink it is as a base tone. So it wasn't really until I tried foundations from Clio and Espo that I was able to get the right match for me. So I've not touched these new Zero Cushions at all just because it wasn't the right shade or right tone for me. Another base product I bought last year was this, the Roman Better Than Finished Setting Powder. It does not come like this. I just added these stickers to myself because they were really cute. And I remember I bought this because it was something from Roman, and also I wanted a pressed powder that was translucent because I've only owned loose powders. Or like the pressed powder I have is the Can-Make one, and that one has a slight tint. So I just really wanted a pressed powder that had the translucent finish. And from my thoughts on this powder, yeah, it's definitely what it says it does. Like, it definitely is translucent when you apply it, and it comes with like a puff or a brush, but I don't like the brush that much, so it's better applied with a puff. And I think that if you put too much, then it does get kind of white, so just be careful with how much you put on your face. Other than that, I haven't had any problems with my skin getting too oily on my T-zone area. Like, it's just a really convenient pressed powder to carry around. And I should say that all these Roman palettes I'm talking about, if you catch them on a good Roman brand sale on Stylekorean, then you can definitely get these for a really affordable price, like under $10 if you're lucky. So if you're looking for an affordable mattifying pressed powder, then this one from Roman would be good for you. And after base comes the eyes. So here are the two eyeshadow palettes I bought from last year's anniversary month. And I'll start with this one, the Clio Pro Mood Palette 01 Dreamy Moment. If you recall from last year, I did do an individual video on this palette alone just because I thought that it was something that was not really talked about, or like I never saw any reviews on this palette alone just because I think it was kind of like buried by other releases at the time. I think this one is pretty hard to find right now because it doesn't seem to be that popular. So on my review of this palette, I really praised it for its convenience just because it is an all-in-one palette. So you got like your eye quads, and then you got your cheek products here, so like contour, blush, and highlighter. So I also praise it for its unique looking packaging because it has this cute little bow in the front, and then it's just really pretty inside. So although I remember liking this palette when I tried it out on camera for you guys, I don't know why, I just haven't touched this in a long time. It's probably because I bought newer palettes after that, so I just kept gravitating towards the newer stuff I would add to my collection. And then next we have this Roman Better Than Palette 06 Peony Nude Garden. And the reason why I bought this is because I was pretty interested in its cool toned colors because I don't really own anything cool toned in my collection at the time. I was pretty excited to use this one because this is the first Roman eyeshadow palette I've ever owned, and it definitely did not let me down because the swatches of the mattes are really like smooth. I would have to say that the pigment is pretty like light just because that's pretty much the purpose of this palette. This kind of eyeshadow palette with like these colors are definitely for like muted or washed out looking eye makeup looks, which is definitely something that's still trending in Korea right now. I would have to say when it comes to this Roman palette, this upper row doesn't really look that good on me, but I really love this bottom row with all the cool tone neutral browns. I just remember I bought this eyeshadow palette at the time because it was the only Roman eyeshadow palette that I liked because I didn't like the quads color stories, and the other palettes, like and the other palettes in this line, they were kind of a bit too similar to the ones I already owned, so I really wanted to try something different, and this is definitely something I did not own. Just like the Clio one, I haven't really touched this one in a long time in a while just because I did keep buying other palettes, but I would say for like those really natural or subtle makeup looks, I would definitely use this one. So right now I'm just gonna use these two palettes off camera. Alright, here's a simple look I did using the two palettes combined. Like I said, with the Roman one, you really won't get like a full glam look, so I used the glitter from the Clio palette to add up extra sparkle. I used a really subtle shimmer shade from my Eyeshadow from the Roman palette. And with the Clio palette, I used its blush and highlighter on my cheeks, and with the contour shade, I just lined the bottom with my Eyeshadow. So after revisiting these two palettes and trying them on camera, I would say that, yeah, I still like them. They perform pretty well. Just for some reason, I'm not in the mood to use them these days. And for the next step of my eye makeup, I go with eyeliner. So this is a liquid eyeliner from Clio. It was pretty pricey. I remember it's like $12. And let me tell you guys, I did not like this eyeliner at all because I had high expectations for it. But for some reason, this one just keeps drying out on me. I do remember mentioning how much I didn't like this eyeliner in a different video. Just to rehash why I don't like this Clio liquid eyeliner is because it did work well when I first used it and a couple times after that. But then I remember just like, I don't know, a weeks after opening it for the first time, this thing just kept drying out so quickly, and it's a real pain, especially when I'm trying to do like a precise winged eyeliner, and then this thing just like runs out of product by the time I'm trying to do like one eye. Like I swear for some reason, even if I store it upside down and shake it a lot before using, it just only lasts for it only has enough product to do one eye. So like by the time I'm trying to do like my other eye, there's like nothing left. And I just think there's no point in trying to save this eyeliner from Clio because I have a bunch of other eyeliners, especially like the Japanese ones that have lasted way longer. And I'm not sure if anyone else has the same problem with this Clio eyeliner in particular. Like maybe I just had a bad one or something. But other than that, that's all I have to say for the Clio Kill Black Waterproof Brush Liner. Oh my god, guys, it happened again. So I just used this product off camera to see if it was really as bad as I remembered. And it definitely is. Like, look, I'm gonna do a close-up. As you can see, this tip isn't as pigmented because it ran out so quickly. I don't know why this happens, but as you can see from this hand swatch, like, look, there's just no more. It's dry. The tip is completely dry. Like, how are you supposed to do eyeliner with this kind of faded eyeliner? So like I said, this eyeliner didn't even have enough product for one eye, and it isn't even completed. So please don't buy this Clio eyeliner. And next in my makeup routine, we got the mascara and eyebrow. So I guess I'll just do eyebrow first because it's really fast. So this one I bought because it's the wider version of a skinny pen I bought from Amazon. And I first bought that one just to see if I would match the color. And I did like the color with my hair color and my eyebrows. It didn't look too strong compared to like the Etude one I bought from Amazon. So let me just use this on camera really fast. I still use this. Well, before I had the Colourgram one from the Olive Young box, I would use this. This is like my go-to eyebrow pen just because I liked its color and its pigmentation. So because I have my right eyebrow covered with my bangs, I'm kind of too lazy and I'll just do one side. So like the left one that you can see. So I really like eyebrow pens that are not too pigmented because it's really easy for like beginners, especially like usually when it comes to my eyebrows, I go a bit too ham sometimes, so it's good to have a buildable coverage when it comes to the eyebrow pens I have. Alright, and this is pretty much how I draw my eyebrows. As you can see, it's not too strong on camera, which is why I really like this eyebrow pen from Roman. This is pretty much like my favorite eyebrow pencil from any Korean brand before I got to try the Colourgram one, of course. But this one is still a lot more accessible than the Colourgram one. So this is actually my second one too, so that's how much I really liked it. I just really like this one in particular because its shades are not too dark and they come like in a variety of grays and browns. It's also just really easy to use, especially for people who are not so good at drawing in eyebrows and are afraid of messing up like me. I consider my eyebrows pretty naturally full already, so that's why I didn't want to go with something that's too pigmented, and this one is just right for me. So if you're someone who has dark hair and your eyebrows are pretty full, then this is a really good choice. Next, we have one of my favorite mascaras ever since I bought this from last year's haul, and that is the Roman Han All Fix Mascara in the shade L02 Long Ash. And I pretty much got this one because I wanted something that wasn't black because I already had too many black mascaras. And this is one of the Korean brands at the time that did offer like a more muted, subtle mascara shade, because I would say most Korean brands only do like a black and a brown and that's it. So I was really interested in this one for having a different shade. As for my opinion on this mascara, there is a reason why it is one of the most popular Korean mascaras out there. I mean, not this one in particular, but pretty much like the Roman mascaras in general. I've used this mascara countless times already and I haven't had any problems when it comes to application. I would also have to say that this mascara is really good for those looking for a natural everyday look. Because this is L02, which stands for lengthening, this is a fiber mascara for eyelash lengthening. So if you're not into those kind of lengthening mascaras, then this one might not be too good for you. But overall, this is probably one of the best Korean mascaras I ever tried, especially when it comes to like its lasting power and making my eyelashes look separated. I actually did buy another eyelash product in my April haul, and that is this, the Roman Han All Lash Serum. And I've been using this eyelash serum on and off since I first bought it. Like, I was pretty consistent, I would say, when it comes to applying this eyelash serum every night before I sleep. And as for the results, I'm not sure if it actually helped with lengthening my eyelashes, but I just like using eyelash serums as kind of like a security blanket, because I kind of know that when I do curl my eyelashes and remove mascara from them, I am kind of pretty rough when it comes to taking it off. So I just feel like this helps me with like strengthening my eyelashes. So overall, I don't really know if I can recommend this eyelash serum to you guys, just because I haven't actually seen its results, but I just like using eyelash serums for like strengthening my eyelashes because they're pretty brittle. I'm almost done reviewing all the makeup I bought last year, so next we have the lips, and I pretty much bought these two Roman lip products from the anniversary haul. So today I'll be using this one because it's probably the one I prefer the most, and it is the Juicy Lasting Tint in 18 Malt Peach. This one I bought, which is the Roman Be Zero Velvet Tint in the shade 22 Green Nude, and I wanted to try their velvet formula, and I would say that their velvet formulas are pretty decent. It's definitely not super drying, which is really good. I just really prefer using the more moisturizing, glossy lip products in my collection. So here's how the Juicy Lasting Tint in 18 Malt Peach looks like on me, and it is a really nice color. You can see why I still gravitate towards this one since last April. I used both tints many times since I first bought them, and I would definitely recommend these to people because they're really affordable, and I just really like the finish and color that Roman has to offer with their lip products. And like I said earlier, both formulas are good on their own. It's just that if you like more matte, then you'll like the Zero Velvet Tint, and if you like more glossy moisturizing, you'll definitely love the Juicy Lasting Tint. And finally, the last makeup product I have to talk about is this, the Peri Para Ink Setting All Day Makeup Fixer. And as you can see from how much product is left, I haven't really used this in quite a while. And I'm not really sure why, because I filmed so many videos since that last Stylekorean haul, and I just keep forgetting to set my makeup. I mean, personally, I don't really see much of a difference. Like, I will always just get oily around my nose and chin, and that's pretty much it. So even with this spray on, like, I still get oily at the same rate. But when it comes to the user experience, I do like how fine the mist is, and there's no crazy fragrance, and it just feels really nice when you spray it on. I did get this on sale, and I think this is kind of a harder product to find online these days because it's pretty old. For this video, I'll just spray this on. This Peri Para makeup setting spray is a really fine mist, so sometimes when I apply it, I feel like I don't even have it on, so I'm not sure if I'm using this correctly most of the time. As for if I would recommend it to you guys, I'm not too sure, just because on Stylekorean, I don't think this is even available anymore. I felt like I bought the last one at the time, and I just don't really know if this is easily accessible now, especially on other Korean websites. And I think it's one of the more pricier setting sprays as well. So if you just happen to find this setting spray on sale and you like having setting sprays in your makeup routine, then yeah, sure, go and try it. But I don't think you have to go your way to just get the setting spray because as like a must-have. Hey guys, it's editing me here, so I decided it was better for me to split this review video into two separate videos, or else the whole thing would be 47 minutes and even I wouldn't want to watch that. So you can expect part 2, which will be the skincare portion of this video, pretty soon by the time I upload this first part, since it's already been edited. Thanks for watching as always. See ya!